Jamie, full time here at Meadow Park. An eventful afternoon. Most important thing is we've got 3 points. What were your thoughts on the performance?
I'm delighted with the 3 points. I thought performance-wise, first half we were excellent. Quality of our goals is fantastic. I was disappointed in the manner of the goal we conceded to let them back in at 2-1. And then at half time, I think when we come back out and you see the turn in the weather, you see the turn in the conditions, it is a major impact in the game. And it changes from us trying to play and really cutting blunt eye open at times to then resulting to really defending with backs to the wall at times because of if we're trying to put the ball at the pitch, it's coming back on us with the wind. Even trying to play on the surface because of how wet it was becoming tricky. But in the end, full marks to the players because there's so many times that this group of players previous to me coming in and since I've come in, there's been questions about their character, there's been questions about mentality, about everything, and I think the day they showed what they're all about. They fought, it was so tough, and we come through it with 3 points, which is what it's all about. And see, in the end, we absolutely deserved it.
Ross McKenzie, he got his first goal in a Meadow Blue jersey. Obviously, I got us off to a lightning start fast. I thought he did really, really well. I thought he quite bossed the game in the first half. Would you agree? I
think so. I think you can see Ross getting better game by game. I think when we brought him in, he hadn't played as much as maybe we would have liked at Atherley, and I knew, obviously I know the quality of Ross, having worked with him previously, and I knew it was just about having that patience, and I think we seen that pay off the day. I think he plays some good stuff leading into us at the first goal, and the second, he plays major parts in both, and I thought going into the second half you can see him again, he's getting fitter, he's getting stronger, and that quality, it doesn't leave you. So I'm hoping he has a massive impact in the last number of games, but I'm delighted with his performance today.
You've mentioned the weather. Obviously the weather kind of favoured us more so in the first half. It picked up and got worse as the second half went on. Their first real attack to put the ball in the back of the net, you disappointed in the manner, I know you kind of touched on it, but in the way, their first break, 1-1 with Barkley, and the guy slots at home.
The thing, I thought we looked really comfortable until that point, but they obviously knew they were going to concede chances, and they were quite, I think in the end, they were quite happy to do that, and they started leaving numbers up the pitch. I think we were maybe a wee bit naive, and it took us a wee bit of time to adjust to that. But listen, I'm always disappointed when we concede goals. I'd need to see them back, but other than the equaliser for them, which I thought was a mile offside, other than that, the other two are things we can improve on.
We mention him every week, but I can't not mention him this week again. It was 2-1 up. Barkley's at 2 point blank, 1v1 saves. He's as good as a third-year goal striker, isn't he, in what he contributes to the team?
100%. He plays a major part for us every single week. Listen, he's a massive player for us, so it's something you can't hide from. You see it every week, and I wouldn't like him to be as busy as he is, but he does the business when he is called on.
We went 2-0 up, 2-1 at half time, 2-2, 3-2. They've got a third goal, they've touched on it. Was it offside? We need to look back at the video. Then we get the penalty. From our view, we thought it was a penalty. I've walked past their changing room and they told me from their view it wasn't a penalty. Ultimately, the referee made the call. The guys showed plenty of character. They kept getting ahead. They kept clawing back, but our boys never stopped today, did they?
They shouldn't have been back in the game because, for me, you can see that the goal's offside. I think everybody in the ground, apart from the referee, even their players thought it was offside. I think after the first header, you see George Sewell deepening onto the line, which maybe makes it look a bit more realistic, but I think when the first one goes in, he's offside. And when it comes to the penalty, to me, for where I'm standing, it looks like a Stonewall penalty. Listen, it's easy for me to stand and say that. Obviously we've won the game, and it's both, well, one of them's went in our favour and the other's not, and I've said that I think we should have had the decision both ways, but you're just going to call it honesty, and that's what I think it was.
Stuart Davison obviously wasn't available today. He was saying I do as he got married, and Fish stepped in and took his jersey today. Were you happy with him and his old school marshalling of the back four?
I thought he was fantastic. I think since he's come in, you can obviously see he's not as fit as he would like, and he's not as match ready as he would like, but he added to us today. He added communication, he added defensively, he was very good. Obviously towards the end you can see he's running out of legs a wee bit and has to come off, but other than that you can see, I think importantly for Fish, he needs a run of games. That's what he needs, and hopefully he can contribute that here.
We've an important run of games coming up. We're away to Cumbernauld next week, then we've got 2 games at home in the bounce against St Roch's, Kilburn, and then away to the Buffs. I know you always say it's one game at a time, so let's start one game at a time. Cumbernauld, you're looking forward to that challenge next week?
I'm looking forward to every one of them. Every single, honestly, I've really enjoyed my time here so far, and I look forward to all the training sessions and the games, but we can only really look at Cumbernauld and that's it, and it's going to be really, really, listen, I say, you must be bored of me saying it by now, because I say it about every single game, but there is not an easy game in this league. Like, you look at, we've had Pollock come down here for the Premier League this year, and then you look at that today, Blantyre, who are sitting below us in the first division, there's maybe 20 odd places between them in the leagues, and the 2 games are really, really tough. You don't get the easy games, so I'm just looking forward to the challenge, and the players should be going in with confidence, because I think as a group we've been here, as a group we've been together maybe 12-13 games now, and there's not many that beat us, so we need to take confidence for that. We need to keep working on what we're good at, and improving the areas that we're not so good at. And
well, 4 goals, 3 points, we got what we wanted, so enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we'll touch base next week.
And you, mate. Cheers.